Murphy, PGA Player Development Coach for Golf ATX, as well as Academy Instructor at the Barton Creek Golf Academy, both in Austin, Texas. You know, I get asked all the time, what is the biggest difference in a driver swing and an iron swing? And in simple terms, I think the biggest difference is your angle of attack that you strike the golf ball. So in other words, with an iron, we want to catch it on the downswing. We're going to catch the ball an instant before we catch the turf. The divot will be on the target side of the golf ball. With a driver, we want to catch it on a ascending blow. We want to catch it on the upwards part of the swing so that we can hit that ball high and long. So in simple terms, I'm going to show you how to establish a descending blow. This is a great drill to help you feel just how you strike the ball first and then make a divot afterwards. So we're going to set up like we would for a chip shot, but we're going to do something a little different. Now if you'll notice, when I set up, if I put the ball between my feet and I let this club hang from the center of my chest, which is my center of gravity, it's right over the golf ball. Now when I move my weight to my front leg, and I'm going to pick my back foot up and set it on the tip toe, you can see how the center of gravity shifted to in front of the golf ball. So I'm over the golf ball, in front of the golf ball. And if you look at the accomplished players in slow motion in their golf swings, when they're making that big motion, they come to impact, the center of gravity is moved in front of the golf ball. So in a small version, this will show you how to do that. So I'm going to hit some little chip shots standing on my front leg, making sure my center of gravity, you can see I'm not really leaning to my left leg, I'm just standing on it. And I'm going to use a pool noodle behind my golf ball. And so the plan is when I make this little chip shot, I'm going to miss the pool noodle on the backswing and the forward swing. I just keep my weight on my front leg. And just by doing that, that's going to enable me to catch the ball on the descending blow that I'm looking for. Now if you'll notice one point here that's very important, I didn't try to help the ball in the air. So I guess what I would say too, when you're looking at descending blow, if you think about when I come down, I've got an angle here between my lead wrist and my golf club. When I come down, that angle doesn't catch up until impact. And so that's one purpose that the noodle serves. If I get right here and break that angle too early and release the club too early, then I'm going to hit the noodle first before I hit the golf ball. And that's typically what happens to somebody when they top the golf ball or chunk it by hitting 3 or 4 inches behind it. So again, center of gravity, we're going to move it to our front leg, put our hands slightly forward, and just hit chip shots working on going up, down, and you can see it's pretty easy to take a divot. Now, with a driver, again, just the opposite. If you think about our center of gravity, we don't ever want our center of gravity with the driver to go to our left leg. That would be what a person does. It tends to come over the top of it. Their weight gets ahead of the golf club way too much. So for this driver, what I'd like to do is stand on my right leg. I'll just pick my left foot up. And you can see my center of gravity shifted to over my right side. And so when I hit the golf ball, I'm going to go ahead and hit this driver full. I'm going to put the noodle in front of my golf ball because my golf club is going to bottom out here, although it won't hit the ground, and then rise over the noodle. If I was coming too much over the top, I would go ahead and destroy that noodle right there. So normal setup, the ball's going to be forward. I'm going to take my spine and tilt it away from the target just a bit, and then I'm just going to make my swing and make sure I swing above the noodle. So in simple terms, that is the biggest difference in an iron swing and a driver swing. Iron, weight left, descending blow. Driver, weight a little more right, ascending blow. Give this drill a try, and if I can help you with this or any other part of your game, please let me know.